My name's Ella and I'm a visual arts student who loves crochet. And I have a couple techniques that I want to show you. They're all turning techniques, so instead of chaining, I got some other things that you might want to try. And I hope you enjoy. So this first one is the one that everyone knows, and that's just the chain 3, which you can see right here, and here, and over here in this corner. This is super standard. You'll see this in like almost any pattern. And it's also the easiest one. But in my opinion, I have some others that look a little nicer. A little tip if you want to continue using the chain 3, which I mean, for all of these, use what you want. Crochet has no rules, so you can do whatever you want. Over time, you just learn new skills, and some things stick and some things don't. But for this one, if you like it, and you don't want it to be super holy, so you can like see the chain 3s and you want it super smooth on the sides, chain 2 instead. Chain 3s kind of imply that there's a hole, so you're like skipping a stitch, and it just looks a lot looser. But then again, that also depends on what yarn you're using. So in this case, all of my examples are going to be using 4-weight yarn, acrylic yarn, and a 5mm hook. But your tension, your yarn, and what hook size you use will always change the outcome of your projects. The chain isn't just used for double crochets. You can also use it in half double crochets. So this side is half double and a chain, one chain. And this side, I haven't chained at all. In my opinion, for smaller stitches, it looks a little nicer. For half double crochets, not the biggest fan. I think the chain one side actually looks really good. But for single crochets, like this guy, this side, I have not chained at all. I just turn my work and move on. And this side I have chained, and I feel as though you can kind of see that it's a little bit more uneven. So my first little hack would be the stacked single crochet. So to do that, you're going to turn your work, and you're going to single crochet to that first stitch. So here, this is where you would be chaining 2 or 3 and then continuing on. But instead, single crochet into that first stitch, and then insert your hook into the first kind of loops down here of that single crochet. Like that. There you go. And then just make another single crochet. And now it has height to it, and you can continue your row. So I'm at the end of the row, and as you can tell, it blends right in, and there's no holes, so it's super smooth. There you go. So let me show you again. We're gonna turn our work, put a single crochet into this first stitch right here. And then into the in-between right here. So these stitches of that first single crochet, you're gonna place your hook again. So, there. And then make another single crochet. And then continue on. Moving on to my last little technique. I'm unsure if there's an actual name for this, but I call it the fake double crochet. Basically, what you're gonna do, and this is my favorite one because it looks exactly like a double crochet, and so it blends seamlessly into all of your work. You're going to extend the loop at the end of your row, okay? Then you're going to twist your hook. You're going to insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through that loop, and then around that that twisted loop you just made. I'll do this again, don't worry. And then yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. And that looks exactly like a double crochet. So basically, twisting that loop is like yarning over for that first step of a double crochet. And then everything else is the same. So here, when you would, as I'm showing you, go through 2 loops, this second loop that I just picked up is that twist of that double crochet. And then, there you go. So let me go back and show you again. So, extend that loop and twist it. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through one, then this hard part. So now you have this loop right here, this hole right in the middle. You're just going to put your hook right through here. There you go. And then yarn over and pull through both of them. And now let me go to the end of the row. And then we'll do it again, and I'll show you how to insert your hook to the top of this stitch, and to show you what it looks like in a swatch. At the end of the row, turn your work, extend that loop, twist it, insert your hook into your stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through one loop, and then into this hole, that, and yarn over and pull through 2. And then just keep going. So now I have one more stitch, and this is the fake double crochet that we created one row down. And you're just going to insert it right here, and then you just finish how you normally would, and there you go. It blends in seamlessly. Here you can tell that there's the chain 3, and here is the stacked single crochet, and you can tell it's just so neat. What's awesome about this guy, so you can also do this for longer stitches as well. So let's say I'm making a treble, and these are US terms, by the way. I just extend it, twist it, yarn over, so now it's as if I have like 3 loops because this twist counts as a loop, and then I do everything normally. And there's the treble, the fake treble. Yeah. So you can also do something similar for half double crochets. This side I was not chaining, and it looks a little wonky, I won't lie. A little loose, if you will. This side I was chaining. I quite like this. But my favorite, again, is to do this fake half double, where I just twist, yarn over, insert, and then just continue. The only one that doesn't work for is single crochets, because obviously it's such a small stitch that heightening it doesn't really make any sense. So here's a granny square I just made to show you the 3 techniques in practice. We got the chain 3 down here, or really this is a chain 2. We have the stacked single crochet right here. We have the fake double right here. As you can tell, I feel like this one blends in the best. This one also looks very similarly to a double crochet, but is just a little larger. And this guy, super hard to see. Super skinny though, and small. But yeah, those are the 3 techniques. Use them however you want. You don't even have to use, well, I guess you have to use at least one of them, but you don't have to use these 2 if they're too advanced for you, if they're just something you don't like in your practice. But they're just what I've picked up over the years. And that's all I have for you today. I hope the video was super helpful and that you learned something new that you can apply to all of your fun little crochet projects from now on. I've got so much more I would love to show you all. So let me know down in the comments first what your favorite technique out of the 3 were and which ones you'd like to try. And second, what else you would like me to show you. If you like what I have for you, check out the description. I have my Etsy there. I'm working on it. There will be more soon. And I have my art Instagram. Yeah, you can see what I've been doing as a student. So yeah, I hope to see you here the next time I post. And have fun crocheting. Bye.